Get this ramp all marked up here for excavation. This is the crosswalk here. Now, the other thing I noticed is they raise up the asphalt to meet the curb, which I don't understand why they do that. They raise the asphalt to meet the curb when the curb's supposed to meet the asphalt. Now, wait till these cars pull out of there. They put this, see all these yellow markings right here? I don't know why they put these in the middle of the road. So they just took up a whole lane and putting these flex posts. I don't know what's the purpose of that. And in the wintertime it's going to be hectic because all that's going to get hit with snow plows. I don't know why they did that. That's a lot of money being wasted for nothing. If you're going to do that, you might as well just make the street more narrow. But then it doesn't help when you have a big truck coming through there, because now the truck needs to be having that space. Now, typically you can make a right-hand turn, right? So that says no turn on red. You only would be making a right-hand turn. So the cars, see what this white BMW is? They'd be making a right-hand turn. The cars that'd be on this side would be making a left-hand turn. But now everybody has to wait in this line to go either or, which is, I don't know. Doesn't really serve to me it doesn't serve a purpose. I think it's a waste of money and a waste of time to put that up there. And all you're doing is pushing the cars closer to the curb, which is more dangerous for the pedestrians. If you were to do it, you want to push the cars further away from the curb, not towards the curb, if you understand what I'm saying. Because say if a truck comes here and you got to make a turn, his rear wheels might end up on the sidewalk in the course of making that turn. I crossed when the lights and well, I guess we can cross now.
Exit 28, Tower Ladder 10.
That's
125 to 129 Hyde Park Avenue.
Now all this is wasted space right here. All that's like wasted space. A whole lot of. And what I noticed too, it's going to make these cars come. It's going to come crashing to the island, because they got to go so far and wide. The guy on the bike couldn't even figure it out. Why would you put all that in the middle of the road? Look at that. All that in the middle of the road. By the way, they have voting. So they have the, I don't know what kind of polls they got up there, but we'll see who's. I don't even follow the election because to me all the politicians are a joke. Look at this. You put all that out there for what? You got almost 12 feet of space extended from the curb. Don't ask me why they did that. Now, like I said again, if a big truck comes through here, he's got to make this turn. He's going to take some of these poles out, these flex posts out for sure. I mean, even street cleaning. How do you clean this when you street cleaning? If somebody's going to physically come down here with their hands and sweep all this debris up that ends up here sooner or later? I don't know. Wintertime is going to even be worse. We're not even going to talk about wintertime. Let's see what they got up here. While we're down here, see who's running for election or re-election. I don't know who would. I'm not too sure who Cartwright is. None of these people I know who they are. Not one.
On your way in the vote, brother?
Me? No, I'm not here to vote. I don't know who to vote for. Lucifer, Satan, or the devil. Like, I don't know who to vote for, man. They like even Ayanna Pressley. I don't know what she's done for the. I don't know. Like, they only come up for election time. What else do they do? What they do for you? Nothing. So like, you see how these streets are bad. Like,
are you on your way in the vote?
We don't know who this guy is either. He's running for governor. Don't know who he is.
Tower Ladder 3, enter known medical,
very much.
75 Sleeper Street.
And who you
Tower
representing?
Ladder 3, enter known medical, 75
Allison
Sleeper
Cartwright
Street.
and
Allison Cartwright?
US
Casey
Box
Bond.
7113.
See, I don't even know none of these
Sleeper
people.
Street,
You don't know 'em?
1803.
Nah. It would be nice if they made themselves known before election time, you know?
No, they've been around for a little while. I mean, you just
Yeah.
probably you hadn't catch them. You look like a working man. So
I am
you
a
know,
working man, yeah.
And I'm a working man too, but I make some time to give some time to my community,
I'm a-
so I know
me
who's
too.
doing something in my community.
So how would I find out?
Hey, you doing something? What's
So if I
going
want to
on,
meet
man?
these people, where would I meet them at? See, I wouldn't be able to, like, I ain't gonna go chasing after them. I ain't gonna go down. But, you know, and trust me, I'm in the community. If I don't see them, then they're not making themselves known. You gotta make yourself known. I'm not gonna go looking for you. All right, guys, I'm headed out here. I want to show you what they got going on over here, which is, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. We'll figure it out, or they'll figure it out. So I guess they're trying to create a safe buffer zone for pedestrian crossing. So instead of waiting here, the other thing is too, if they want to make this thing ADA compliant, they got to put the stop buttons closer to the thing. Like, so, like, let me show you what I'm talking about. They will have to move these poles. Like, this pole is fine where it's at, but the other pole will have to be by the handicap ramp over here. There has to be another pole right here somewhere. Because you don't expect a person to hit the pole for here. And it's supposed to be for this one for crossing the street this way. And then it should be a button for this one crossing the street that way. Then when you get to the middle, if I'm not mistaken, I knew you let these cars pass by first. When you get to this pole right here, this thing has to extend out another foot. Because it has to stand out the distance for about right where my hand is, about right here. So I mean, it's a lot of stuff they have to do to make that compliant. I don't know all the specs on it, but I know they have to do some changing of the wiring and adding more poles to the ground and stuff. So we'll see how that works out. And they should have did all that before they did the this concrete over. All right, guys, I'm headed up out of here. And it's supposed to, I didn't even touch the button. It says wait. Wow. Maybe it's because you. Maybe it's activated by waving your hand. Oh, it does say wave at button for. Oh, interesting. Push or wave at button for crossing. I never experienced that before. That's good to know. So you don't have to even touch it. Just wave in front of it. All right, guys, I'm headed up out of here. Catch you guys on the next one.
Engine 10's pumped. Engine 10's portable. You want me to swing around front?
A lot of.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll see how. Hopefully they don't break this gas line when they dig up this ground, because they've been breaking a lot of gas lines lately.
Rescue 1 call.
All right, guys, I'm headed up out of here. Catch you guys in the next one.
Rescue 1. We're off 345.